Hi Collective, welcome to our channel. I am Luna and this is Tellin Tarot. If you're new, excuse me. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thank you for everything that you do to support this channel. May spirit bless you times 10. To my subscribers, I love you guys. I pray for you each and every day. Let's tap in. Almighty, most merciful God, we thy servants approach with fear and trembling before thee. Grant us, Lord, power and strength of intellect to carry on this work for the honor and glory of thy holy name and to the comfort of our neighbor, and without design of hurt or detriment to any, we may proceed in our labors through Jesus Christ, our Redeemer. Amen. I hope this video finds you all happy, healthy, and successfully navigating your spiritual path, Collective. This is a general reading, so that means it will not resonate with everybody, at least not everything. I could say he, she, me, you, them. It doesn't matter what pronouns I use. The energy is fluid, so move it around. Flop the rolls. Flop. I meant to say flip the roles. Flip the roles, replace the genders. Plug it in where it fits, but only take what resonates. Be the master of your own discernment. This should be information that confirms what you already intuitively know or suspect. This could be past, present, or future energy, yours or anybody within your energetic sphere, known or unbeknownst to you. Just remember, Collective, if the shoe don't fit, it ain't your shoe. So I said flop instead of flip, so somebody may be flip-flopping here, and that kind of goes along with the download that I have. I was out on the river today, Collective, enjoying this beautiful, sunny, almost summer day. And I got a download that if I knew then what I know now, I would have done things differently if I knew then what I know now. So let's see what this is all about. And now I just said flop when I meant to say flip. So somebody may be flip-flopping. Somebody has changed their position. Or they're finding out something, some information that's causing them to change their mind. I also got criteria. So you must have reached maybe some type of criteria here that has this person flip-flopping. If they knew then what they know now, they wouldn't have done something. They're flip-flopping now. They're trying to change course. Criteria, you met some type of, I don't know, you've achieved something here. Innocence, okay. You met the criteria for innocence here. Whatever they were accusing you of, you're not guilty. Yes, you do everything out of the quality of pure love and light. And this love and light is reflected within you. And then reflected back to you from all others. So you don't judge people. You just try to share a little bit of light in sometimes dark places, hoping that a little bit will get in that crack, right? It doesn't have to explode. You can't force people to accept. I mean, a prophet that's preaching on deaf ears is a lunatic. That's why Jesus told the apostles to shake the dust off their feet from these places and people that didn't want to listen, didn't want to hear, didn't want to accept the light. That's okay. That's their choice. But it's also your choice to move on. And so, somebody's seeing now that you were innocent. And if they had known then what they know now, they wouldn't have done something here, Collective. And now they're flip-flopping. The romance, this has to do with the romance. Something happened in a romance here. Somebody may have accused you of doing something. Or innocent romance. And look at these angels. They're like... So somebody may have accused you of being some type of a sloot. A ho-ho-ho. Or something like that. A gold digger. The way that these energies are hanging on to this masculine. Are there 3 of them? Almost like succubi. Maybe somebody was trying to say you were like a succubi. That you abused your femininity for some type of gain here, but you're innocent. Whatever it was, you're innocent. Whatever they said, doesn't matter. And had only these people knew then what they know now, then maybe they wouldn't have done something here. But apparently they did do something here. because they thought you were guilty of something. They thought you were impure, that you were some type of sleut energy. It's in the reverse, collective, and you're innocent of it. So, this didn't happen. People lied. They lied. It's funny, collective, because, some of my spirit guides are friends that I had in this. The situation is already resolved. Okay. So you've given all your cares, your worries, and your concerns over to the Most High in exchange for true peace. And the Most High is resolving these issues for you. You don't even have to do anything. You're not doing anything. The romance angels are helping you to get this resolved, to prove your innocence here. The angels are literally coming in, swooping in. The Most High is literally doing something here to prove your innocence, to get you this favorable outcome. So, as I was saying, some of my spirit team on the other side are friends that I had in this life, right? And they tell me stories now. They didn't tell me this when they were alive, but now I hear all about it, right? Well, of course, they know more now than they did then. Well, one of them used to try to make their person jealous, apparently, by using me. Now, I don't know if they said anything ever happened between us, because nothing ever did. I was married the whole time that I knew this person. Never cheated on my husband. So, whatever this person was saying to their person was making their person think that I was somehow wanting their person or doing something with their person, which caused their person to then dislike me. But they were only trying to make this person jealous. They were only trying to poke and trigger this person, but they were using me. And I was very kind to not only my friend, who's now on the other side, but to their person also. Even though this person was talking all kinds of smack about me and talking about me to other people, and right? Of course, I didn't know all this back when this was going on. But this is how this kind of stuff can happen, right? You're friends with somebody of the opposite sex, and they're fighting with their person. So now you're brought into it because maybe their person is jealous of you because maybe they spend time with you. Whatever the case may be, but it's nothing. It's nothing, right? We have soul ties with so many people on this earth, and it's a real damn shame that we don't get to explore those because of other people's jealousy. Or because of some people, because in their case they probably, would have taken advantage had I been willing. But I didn't know any of this. But now they're sorry. Now they know. But anyway, so this is how this kind of stuff happens. So a person is fighting with their person, not getting along with their person, and they bring you into it for whatever reason. Again, whether it's just because this person talks about you, or this person knows that you're friends with this person, why ever your name gets pulled into it, and then this person sees how it triggers their person, and now they're bringing you into it all the time, right? And now you're a third party in this relationship, and you never even knew it, and you have nothing to do with nothing, and the only thing you ever did, even if you spoke of this person's person, was to give them good advice on how to take good care of their person, right? Always in that love and light energy here. And this is what happens. And then we're walking around and wondering why we're getting side-eyed by people we don't even know. Collective, right? So yeah, these things happen. Apparently they happened to me. But whatever, the situation is already resolved. So you don't have to worry about it. And you have this favorable outcome, this beautiful outcome to whatever situation this is that's perfect and fair for everyone involved. Archangel Michael is helping you to trust and have faith, collective. Yeah. The person that you're asking about is trustworthy. Now I'm getting that somebody is finding out that you're trustworthy, that you're innocent, and that you didn't do any of these things, just like the story like I just told about my friend. May God rest his soul. You didn't do anything here. And somebody, had they known then what they know now, wouldn't have done something here. If they knew you were trustworthy, if they knew you were innocent. Whatever this is, this scarlet letter that somebody tried to put on you here. So you're innocent and you're trustworthy. You're off manifesting answers. So something may have happened here. Okay. So let's go back to my story. So maybe something happened and you didn't know what happened, what was going on behind your back, that you were either a third party in somebody's relationship, unbeknownst to you, you didn't do anything, or you had some type of reputation that you didn't know about. And the energy was just getting really weird. You couldn't understand why people were treating you the way they were treating you, why things were happening the way they were happening, or why the energy was so strange. It's strange. It's dark. It's like you went from the light to the dark in like overnight. This is like a tower. All of a sudden, your life is filled with these worries, these cares, these anxieties, these concerns. Weird things are happening all around you. People showing up. And weird energy, right? You can feel this. So, knowing that you're innocent, you turned your back on all of it and went within. You handed it over to God. Now you're getting this favorable outcome. And you're getting these answers because you have opened up to your intuition, your imagination, wisdom, and creativity to see your miracles manifest in new and unexpected ways. You are gratefully and gracefully accepting divine assistance, surrendering. Whatever's going on, whatever happened, there's nothing you can do about it. You know you're innocent, you know you're trustworthy. Now, if people don't want to trust you or want to believe you're guilty about something, well, then that's on them, right? And whoever's lips were swift to bear false witness against you will have their own karma to pay. You are protected, you are shielded, you are confident, because when you're innocent and when you're trustworthy, then you can stand, and you can stand tall, and you can stand firm because you haven't done anything, because there is nothing that can come back and bite you on the ass. Again, going back into world, news and politics. Don't give them the bullets, right? If you make a mistake, admit it. Everybody makes mistakes. Own your shit confidently. If you had the confidence to commit the act, then have the confidence to be honest. If you had the confidence to speak the words, then have the confidence to stand behind them. And if you had the confidence to send out negative energy on somebody, then I hope you have the confidence to bear it when it bounces back. You do. And you're protected in the full armor of God. You're courageous and you have great forethought here. You can see what's coming. You're prepared. You're able to suit up with this armor before the energy arrives. Comes to you. You get these downloads. And you're confident in these messages. You move in faith, not by sight, by divine revelation. Yes, and you're on the right path. Calling upon the angels, calling upon the divine, calling upon your ancestors who are giving you loud and clear guidance that you easily understand here. They're motivating you. They're filling you with the courage and the confidence to make healthful life changes. This is beautiful. And then on the bottom, we have you and your loved ones are safe. Again, you're standing the gulf. You're innocent, you're trustworthy. A favorable outcome is already yours. The situation is already resolved. Just have confidence. You're on the right path. Your loved ones are safe. You are safe. Whatever is happening just exactly the way that it needs to happen right now. But your loved ones are watched over. They're secure, they're safe, they're at peace. And they're going through their own shadow work here to get to where they need to be. As we all are. We're all a work in progress, right? But you have nothing to worry about. So, yeah, because you've done the work, the healing, the energy work. You've cleared out these lower vibrational energies. There's no more cords attached to you, no energetic cords at all to negative energy. They're all burned away now. And you're in this protective bubble of love and light. And so are your loved ones, those that you intercede for in your prayer. Prayer is very powerful. They may not know, collective, or even realize in this lifetime how much your prayer is actually helping them. But what does it say in the Bible? God has spared entire nations off of the prayer and supplications of one righteous person. People don't even know that they have these angels, that they have this protection, and that they are being helped along to make these choices to lead them to where they need to go, even if it involves some suffering. So that the Lord can pour out His Spirit unto them and make known His words unto them. And this is all we hope for any of the people that we love. This is all that we hope for anybody in the world, the human race, right? Because they are our people. We are one. When you peel away all the layers of the onion. Sorry, I'm a little distracted, collective. There's a bunch of people outside, and there's a baseball game about to start, so everybody's gonna be. Well, I gotta go soon. That's all. But I wanted to get to this message because I oftentimes forget when I get a download if I don't write it down or get the message out right away. Okay. So yes, the Six of Pentacles. So had somebody known then what they know now, they would have behaved differently. They didn't realize that you were innocent, that you were trustworthy. They thought you were some type of faker, some type of seductress or flirt or bubblehead that just used their looks or their body to get by. Really, wow. But number 10 here, this is the Wheel of Fortune energy here. But they don't understand who you are. They didn't understand who you were. The divine grace that you carried. My grace is sufficient for you, for power is perfected in weakness. Most gladly, therefore, I would rather boast about my weaknesses, that the power of Christ may dwell in me. You didn't boast about your accomplishments. You didn't boast about your wisdom, your knowledge, or your power. Your boast was in God, in the Most High, where it belongs. Somebody mistook you, collective. And I think I came out in my reading yesterday like some type of holy fool, right? The jester, the court jester, right? But oftentimes that is the way. Right? You need to meet people where they're at to get a little light into the cracks, to cure rage and pestilence, and show people, help people, give a helping hand, a little seed, a little Pez pellet of hope, so that they don't remain stuck in guilt and fear and anger, but especially the guilt and the shame I'm feeling. Even if they were or are in this low vibrational shadow feminine energy where they are moved by their lower, chakras, they can change. You're innocent. This isn't you. You are a person who is trustworthy. Somebody's seeing that. But I'm just saying that however you connect with others. So it's like Mary Magdalene, right? She got the reputation of being a hoe. She never was a hoe. She's the divine feminine energy, right? Divine counterpart to Master Jesus, in fact. The wisdom, the Sophia, the receptive polarity. Anyway, so you help people somehow here. Maybe by sharing your story like I just did with you. Collective, it's very easy. See, our stories, stuff that happens to us, stuff that we go through in our lives, we're meant to learn from those things and then to teach others, right? Again, clear away a little path so people could see that it's not so bad, that they're not alone, that there's a way out when things seem so dark and bleak, when people are attacking you, right? Slandering your name, defaming you, knocking you down for whatever reason, whether it's in a love, or you're losing a love relationship, or a breakup, or something happens horrible, somebody cheats, or you lose a job, or whatever the case may be. Horrible things happen every day, right? But God, His grace is sufficient for us, and everything that happens for a reason, a lesson or a blessing. And if it's not blessing us, then it's teaching us something, and we need to learn so that we can open ourselves up energetically to receive something bigger, something better. This takes courage and grace. This is somebody that, again, was constantly trying to get you out of character. Your default setting is grace. You sit in love. You sit in light. This person wants to come along and poke and poke and poke and constantly trigger you into a rage, to make you sick, stressed out. Divine grace cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty, the favorable God. 6 of Pentacles. This is reciprocal energy, right? This is what you're giving out and what you're getting back. So what you're giving out was this love, this grace, this light energy. Try to lift people's spirits to get them out of that low vibrational energy which keeps them contracted, constricted. And drop a little seed that one day maybe will grow and expand into their realization of their soul's purpose, right? That they'll go on their own journey. But no, this person kept wanting to poke and poke and poke and pull you out of that. Get you mad. Again, so that you could be sick, so that you couldn't produce, so that you didn't have anything to give. You can't pour from an empty cup. And there are rings here. Two rings on a pillow. Like the, what do you call it? The boy that walks down the aisle with the flower, the ring bearer in a wedding. I don't know why that's here, but let's see. 6 of Pentacles. So somebody, if they had known then what they know now, they would have done things differently. They know you're innocent. They know you're trustworthy. You have great imagination. You are connected to the Most High. You and your loved ones are safe. You're on the right path. You have confidence. You're on guard. You're not accepting any offers that are not 100% authentic and pure. You are held in high honor. You may be an energy healing worker or in healing work in any way, shape, or form. A doctor, a nurse, a therapist, a masseuse, Reiki, reflexology. Gosh, there's so many, right? Two of Cups, but here's the two. There's the rings. Wow. So here we have the Six of Pentacles carrying these rings on a pillow like a ring bearer, and what comes out next is the Two of Cups with the rings. And the Two of Cups is a soul connection, as we know. Divine counterparts, perhaps, with the rings for stability. The number 19 can be significant. This is the sun. So again, something coming to light, that you're innocent, that you're trustworthy. Something is happening quickly here with the Six of Pentacles and this star energy, some type of an enlightenment here. This is the Two of Cups, the swiftly hearkening God who brings things into fruition, right? Who provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. Did we not just get done talking about? Here you have divine grace in the Six of Pentacles, and then here you have the Two of Cups who gives the grace of God. And this is what you're out here doing, or were doing, or going to be doing, or trying to do that somebody was trying to flip-flop into something else. To mirror or reflect in some type of negative light, or to duplicate or copy in the negative polarity. Either way. Something is expanding here, which may be why I got that criteria energy. You've met some type of criteria, some type of standard in order to receive this divine blessing, which may very well be your divine counterpart with the romance angels helping you. In the reverse, it's the only card out here in the reverse, which means it's the only thing lacking in your life here is romance, it seems. Or that's the energy here. But you're on the right path. You're confident. You're safe. Your loved ones are faith. Your loved ones are faith. I meant to say safe. Wow, you see these Freudian slips collective, but nothing means nothing. Your loved ones are faith. So through faith, your loved ones are safe. They also may be expanding and growing in their faith, being able to go back into that vortex like we are when we enter the world where everything is possible, right? Using their imaginations and stepping out in faith and finding the answers for themselves, your loved ones. Ascending as you hold in this faith energy and stand the gulf. And the next card, Holy Spirit, please. So this person, had they known then what they know now, they would have done things differently. They would have done something, they would have given in. They would have given you your flowers. They would have given you your props. They didn't. Wow, somebody really thought very low of you here. Knight of Cups. The revealing God. So somebody, yeah, the Knight of Cups. Now the Knight of Cups can be very flirtatious, right? The Knight of Cups is Prince Charming energy. So maybe again somebody thought that you really were just one big dumb flirt that used your body or your looks or your something, your sexuality here to accomplish or connect with others, and that it was somehow manipulative, And I don't know, this person really made you out to be a whole, well, them, I guess, right? Because they're talking about themselves, in fact. So here we have the revealing God, where this is being revealed. Wasn't you at all. It was them. The number, is that 46 can be significant? Somebody could be 46 years old. 19, we have 10. 10, which is completing a cycle here because we have the number 10 and then we have the number 19, which adds up to a 10 or breaks down to a 10 numerologically. So 10, again, completion of a cycle. It's over with. You have learned your lessons and you're moving on. You're evolving. Your perception has changed, and here we have revelation. So God has revealed some type of wisdom, creativity. This is a third eye awakening. All the purple, yeah, it's like third eye chakra just blew open after all of this, whatever this was. And now you're in this bubble of light and love. You're protected, and you see. Revelation, perception, you see beyond the veil. You discover hidden secrets. There's some type of treasure. So you work with nature. And nature works with you here. Reveals secrets to you. Leads you to these treasure energies. This is the Knight of Cups. So there's a Knight of Cups, again, that has realized something here. And had they known then what they knew now, they would have behaved differently. Maybe they would have been more gracious. Maybe they would have been more chivalrous. Maybe they would have been more respectful of your energy, I'm hearing. They were very immature, overtly sexual, because they looked at you like whatever this energy is here. Lustful, very lustful. And they didn't trust you or believe that you were authentic in your energy. Wow. Well, I know now. Knight of Cups, and what's on the bottom of the deck? The Two of Swords, and now there's a choice. The God, the Lord of all virtues, the number 37 could be significant. And there's another 10. 10. Oh, you can't be serious. 10. All 10s on the table, collective. Breaking the circle. Breaking the circle. Lifting opposing barriers and bringing victory. Collective. And I'm also seeing hallelujah here. The number 10, starting off here with the favorable God, divine grace. The number 19, which adds up to a 10, the swiftly hearkening God. Something coming into fruition here, expanding intelligence, giving the grace of God. Another 10, Knight of Cups, the revealing God. The number 46, which adds up to a 10, numerologically, is a 10, the revealing God, perception, revelation, again, third eye, wide open, discovering, hidden treasure. God revealing to you secrets of nature. And then we have the Two of Swords, the God, the Lord of all virtues, because you stayed pure, innocent in your heart, in your body, in your soul, in your mind. Covered in the blood, purified. Anyway, this is the number 37. And 7 and 3, collective, is 10. 10. Breaking the circle, lifting up opposing barriers, and bringing your victory. Somebody. 10. I just can't even. I've never seen anything like this in a reading. Somebody. If they had known then what they know now, they would have backed out of whatever this is. But Alas, they did not. 10, 10, 10, 10. What? Wow. And then the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Well, I guess so, Collective. Had they known then that you were a High Priestess, they would not have pulled any of this. That doesn't surprise me because, again, you're doing this energy work, right? Holy Fool energy, not... You move in silence. A real High Priestess moves in silence. A true Magi moves in silence. An initiate is not going to scream it from the rooftops. If they do, they're a fake, they're a fraud, they're a sorcerer. They just want to be known. Clout. They want some type of power. Some type of elevation above other people. That's not the High Priestess. The High Priestess God, the eternal lasting, understands. The High Priestess is a master. The number 44 is a master builder. They move in silence. They listen. They watch. They don't really say too much. This is success. And it's protection from magistrates. Wow. Number 44, High Priestess. You're a master High Priestess. There are some, high-ranking occultists that came for this particular High Priestess. High-ranking. True initiates. Of the dark arts, though, I'm hearing. Some of them didn't even understand that they were involved in the dark arts. They thought they were working with nature. Okay? And this is what happens, again, when we play with things that we don't understand. It's the difference between wisdom and knowledge. You have the wisdom here on the table. Because you broke this circle, this witch's circle. Because you were virtuous, Lord of Virtues, because you were innocent, and because you were trustworthy, and because whoever started this mess here to get such powerful magicians, literally, to attack you, this is what happened here. Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm. Greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world. Had they known, they would have never done it. They didn't know you were some type of master here. And they didn't know you were highly ranked in the spiritual realms. 10, 10, 10, 10. There could be 4, 5, 6 of them. All getting these endings right now. Yep. Because God has healed you. And again, there's more healing energy. And this is your Wheel of Fortune from doing this energy healing work. Healing heals all disorders. Protects travelers and medical workers. So you, again, I said, were probably involved in some type of healing work. You're protected. Your loved ones are protected. And this is the only major on the table. So we have 4 10s, a 44, which is a master number, and the Wheel of Fortune. Which, do I need to say, Collective? Do I? Should I? Drum roll, please, is the number 10. I think I'm just going to end this here. This is just too phenomenal of a reading to even go any deeper into this, because the situation is already resolved. Whatever it is, you have a favorable outcome. You're on the right path. You and your loved ones are safe. You're a high priestess in the Wheel of Fortune energy. Let me just tell you again. The number 10. The favorable God. The number 19. 9 and 1 is 10. The swiftly hearkening God. The number 46. 6 and 4 is 10. The revealing God. The number 37. 7 and 3 is 10. God, Lord of all virtues. The Wheel of Fortune. God has healed. The number 10. And the High Priestess. God the Eternal. Lasting. Your natural born High Priestess, everlasting, eternal, connect to the divine, the Most High, source of all things. Nobody's going to knock you off of your throne. Nobody's going to trigger you again. You've stepped into your power. It's come to you. Now these energies need to recognize. It reminds me of a 2.5 Men episode, collective. There was a 2.5 Men episode one time where Charlie hooked up with this girl, and she was a witch, a black witch. And he went to this party, and it was all her coven, right? And he drank this stuff, and he felt all wonky. They gave him some type of potion, and he went and had sex with everybody in the coven. And then he wake up the next day, and now, like the life is draining out of him, and she already put spells on his brother, and his eye was all swollen and everything. You got to watch the episode. I can't remember the name of it. But it's the one with the flying monkeys, which is funny too. But anyway, so he wants to break up with her now, and she's like, well, you can't break up with me. You took a vow. And what vow? Well, you slept with the whole coven. You took a vow, right? You took a vow to spawn the baby Gilgamesh or whatever. Now he's got a pentagram on his stomach, and so he's like, well, I got to step away. Like, I can't do it. I'm not into it. My soul belongs to God. And she's like, well, then you're going to suffer this curse. And she goes into this old book, and she pulls out her grimoire, and she starts saying, your crops will wither and die, your cattle, or I don't remember what she said, but like, his cattle will die, his crops will wither, his whatever she was saying, like all these curses that were, but so ancient and old that he didn't even pay no attention to it. And then she says to him, and your husk will shrivel and die, meaning his dingling. And so he's like, okay, call your coven. And like 2 seconds later, no longer, she doesn't even have time to stand out the call. The doorbell rings, and it's their mother. They're supposed to go to a Halloween party, and they weren't going to go, of course, because they don't really get along with their mother. But anyway, so the mother shows up dressed as the Wicked Witch of the West, with the green face, and ha ha ha, I'll get you, my pretty, and your little dog too. So they open the door, and she's standing there, and the witch, who's trying to curse her sons, turns around, sees the mother in the door that's in this costume, and the mother turns around and says, Isabel, I think that was her name, Isabel. And the witch turns around and says, Evelyn, and you see her face just like go lifeless, right? White as a ghost, like she just saw the devil themselves, right? And Evelyn says, those are my sons. And the witch is like, I didn't know, I had no idea, I'm sorry, I just like I had no idea. And she, hops out of the house with her hand behind her back, like a schoolgirl, like, bye Charlie, see it, like chewing gum, like she wasn't 5 seconds ago putting a curse on him and trying to, and his nephew and his brother, right, doing all this fuck shit. But then as soon as she saw the mother, she knew that person outranked her somehow, and it wasn't her Halloween costume. So when the boys asked the mother what the hell was that all about, she's like, oh, nothing, I just know her from yoga, right? Again, these are things you don't talk about. But somebody here just got an ass whooping. A whole coven. Their ring has been broken by this high priestess energy, who's highly ranked. In the spirit, this is an old soul. This is a warrior energy. A cult buster energy. Anyway, this cult is busted. 10, 10, 10, 10. 10 and 44. I have the best collective. I'm going to keep saying I love you guys. You rock. But I do have to run. I would love to continue this, but this is, in and of itself, just too amazing. So Let's keep it where it's at for now, and I'll try to get back to you later. Till next time, the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord cause their face to shine upon you. The Lord lift up his countenance on you and give you peace. Jeez, guys, you're amazing. I really do love you. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it because it's working. And to these people, hopefully, they'll bow out gracefully. Or they're just going to continue to run into these hard endings. Love, light, and infinite blessings.